Welcome to part 6 of Mega Man X5, and we failed to stop the colony with the Enigma cannon, and now it's all up to the shuttle launch. Meaning we'll have to actually take on the remaining 4 Mavericks with only 7 hours remaining. It used to be 6, but it gave us an extra hour. So now, without further ado, as Ultimate Armor X, I'm gonna take on Dark Dizzy. And needless to say, Dark Dizzy is actually the only legitimate Maverick in this entire game. He didn't just randomly turn. He was already a Maverick. Sigma just forgot about it. Anyway, we're now in the Planetarium. And the Planetarium can be very dangerous if you're not careful. This is where the bullshittery begins, especially since we've completely missed the colony. So, what's happening here is, aside from the robots that's normally shooting charges, you've got baton bones that literally come out of constellations. And of course the Sigma virus. Now, this will take a lot of platforming, and probably the one thing that I hate the most is the fact that I did not get the Falcon armor for this mission, because trust me, it would have really helped. Oh, and just FYI, those spikes you just saw, if they're planted onto the ground, they're going to be considered instant death spikes. Yeah. It could be a real dick move, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see there, speaking of dick moves, instant death spikes happen to be in the vicinity I was in. Oh, but wait, it gets even more dickish. 3 of the spikes ended up landing right on the damn, platform that I was using. Oh, shit. Let's get out of there! Shit. Well, this is a checkpoint because we're almost at the finish of the first half of the stage. Again, this stage, too, is really short. The only thing that makes it a hassle is the baton bones, dropping these spikes onto your platforms that you're using to walk. Now then, let us try to get through this without dying this time. When you come to this part, duck. Because if you don't, you will hit instant kill spikes. And we're now at the end, and this is where I need Falcon armor in order to get... Well, I could get that, but I need the jumper. But primarily, I would need the Falcon armor or Zero in order to get that E-Tank. Anyway, this is another stage where Zero can actually get a hard tank. But he has to actually maneuver these things. The Antigravity Device. Or gravity reverse controls. Basically what this does is shifts the gravity of the room. There's about 4 or 5 of them in here. So make sure you... Okay, let me rephrase that. 8 of them. So make sure you make the most of them. It can get you puzzles, but I will warn you. You will inadvertently run into one of them if you're not fast enough nor careful. And by one of them, I mean those blocks. As you can see here. And I'm trying my best to avoid the Sigma virus. Because see, unlike Zero, X will slowly but surely die if he has to... Oh god damn it, that sucked. As I was saying, he would slowly but surely die if he had the Sigma virus. So yeah. Sorry for the epic failures there, ladies and gentlemen. But this is the area where you get one of the Golem Armor parts. And, in order to do that, you need the Firefly Laser, which I have. But, I don't have the... Oh, god damn it. I was about to say I don't have the patience to do that. But it looks like I don't have the patience as I'm slipping into spike pits. But don't worry, I'll beat it this time. Again, I was planning on also doing a montage. I wouldn't say a montage, but rather a video dedicated to me getting all the extra stuff here in X right, in X5 right before I start taking on the final stages of the game. Because mind you, with the exception of Dynamo, there are about 12 stages minimum. God, and I tried to avoid getting infected by the Sigma virus. Because if you get too infected with X, remember, he will start to lose health. And that would be bad if you are at half health, because he will drain you down to a half. Oh, but I forgot to mention, the virus itself manifested into something much... Oh god, I'm taking serious damage here. But anyway, as I was saying, the Sigma virus itself will manifest into something far worse later on. But for right now, and by later on I mean later on in this game, but for right now, let's go on ahead and take care of Dark Dizzy. Now, Dark Dizzy. His techniques may look exactly like Shademan from Mega Man 7, because that's who he's based off of. The difference is, he's only going to try to suck your blood as if you're low on health. Otherwise, he won't even pursue that. He'll just have all the baton bones do the dirty work for him. Which is a real shame, because this Maverick has a pretty interesting story. And of course, he said the word Sigma does not mean anything to him because of the fact that Sigma forgot him all this time, only for him to resurface. So, if you want to use the Firefly Laser, use the control pad to direct the Firefly Laser straight into Dark Dizzy. Or, you could just wait until he drops down and shoots a charge shot at Dark Dizzy. Also, Baton Bones. They're easy to kill, but they don't drop anything. As a matter of fact, this is probably one of many actually I wouldn't say many, one of a few boss battles that actually has minions in them in this game. The other one being Sigma, and I do believe, well, duh, he's obviously the main villain of this game because he already gave it away himself anyway. But as I was saying, Sigma and like one other Maverick, I forgot his name, are the only 3 enemies in this game that will produce enemies to protect them. Meanwhile, you're gonna have to jump through rings, literally, to avoid being hit by Dark Dizzy's dark screen. But the pressure starts coming to him, he's gonna cave. So basically, this fight is a pushover. The stage can be tedious. Can be if you don't know what you're doing. But, other than that, Dark Dizzy himself, not a problem at all. In fact, this is the easiest part of that stage. And with that said, we've got Darkhold, which neither Zero nor X can charge. However, Darkhold works almost exactly like Flash Cannon in Mega Man Mega Man 4. Yeah, I almost said X4, but Mega Man 4. It wasn't the Flash. No, it was the Flash Stopper. But nonetheless, you learn Flash Stopper from Brightman, and that's basically what Darkhold is. A combination of Flash Stopper and Time Stopper. Except, no matter how much you charge, even with the Buster part, auto-charged Buster, Darkhold will not change its charge at all. So now that we've beaten Dark Dizzy, we got the fuel tank that we need in order for us to start on the rocket. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next part when I take on the Skyver. Yes, we get to reignite the War of Stupidity, even though that was several months ago that it ended. See you guys next time!